This video shows a 2.2 mile walking return route to the Marks Tey Estate from the King's Arms. I hope you like it.
Okay, so you've been in, you've had your excellent meal and you've had your pints. So what do you want to do now? You can walk back down to, straight down 1.7 miles back down to Marks Tey, or if you're up for it and you want to walk off all the good food and the booze, then we'll go this way and find a new lane for you. Right, so we're heading towards Coggeshall at the moment, and look where you are, there's a house down there, and we're going to go down this lane here. This is Marks Lane, okay, and I believe that this is another ancient lane. So okay, so for people who might be worried, there's the public footpath sign pointing straight ahead here. Oh, the difference between here and the A120. Okay, be careful here. It looks as though the lane goes straight on, but it doesn't. It's a slight jinx round to the right here and then goes straight on. So again, footpath sign there. Oh, bridleway sign there, beg your pardon. Right, just following this lovely track. So we're going straight on here. Right, there's so many possibilities, but for this walk we'll go straight on. Okay, so if you want to rest, there's a nice convenient seat. So the end of the lane, and we're going to go down to the field edge here, and we're going to turn right. Okay, so we come out the end of Marks Lane, and now we've turned right, and we're going to follow this footpath now until we get down to Salmon's Lane. We're actually going to go alongside the garden of the big house that you might be able to see in front of you there, which is Salmon's farm. There we are, the remains of a previous borage crop there. It almost looks like it's a border. And around here the footpath actually goes alongside a garden. Okay, now the sharp-eyed amongst you may have seen the deer standing there. First time I saw it, I thought it was real. It's very realistic. There we go, look at that. Okay, so this is the footpath. It used to run right the way through the middle of their garden, but yeah, sensibly they got it moved. This brings us out onto Salmon's Lane, and we do a right here. Now, for those of you who are just relieved to have gone this far and don't want to walk any more country, well, of course you can go down to the bottom of Salmon's Lane here and turn left and walk back down the A120. Now I'm going to take us a route which sort of parallels the A120. So the little footbridge here is the start of a rather nice little lane. Okay. And again, just to reassure you, it's a public footpath. Right, at this point I've got the second serve grim. Anything that looks like it's going to encroach on the footpath. But generally I like to cut back if I'm walking anything which is encroaching on the footpath. So for example this one. So if you're walking, or especially if you're running down here, the last thing that you want is to run into something like that. So just a lovely little lane really. There's a break in it for this field and then it restarts. You can see where the footpath goes. The farmer actually did cut the borage back a little bit this year for us. Across the field, and the little lane restarts. Okay, a bit more clearing needs to be done here by the looks of it. And then just continuing on. Notice footpath sign tells us that we go straight on over this footbridge. Oh. To another field of wheat. And you probably, well, you may be able to hear that we're running parallel with the A120 now. So notice here, the farmer's been really great. He's marked the footpath, so we're going straight ahead down there, which is the most commonly used one. But there is another footpath that will take you directly down to the A120, and you can turn left if you want. We get to the bottom here, and somewhere in there there's a footpath sign that tells us the footpath goes round to the left. Let's just try to prove it to you. There we go. So be careful using this footpath. It's fairly narrow here and you can twist an ankle. I've gone down when I've been running along here. I've gone off the edge. Coming to the end of this little section here, and footpaths clearly marked round to the right. So round to the right, gate, we used to have to open that, but now the fence has been broken down. Right, so in here. We're heading now down towards Church Lane, Little Tey. Gate. The dog's out there, it usually barks. Right, and out onto Church Lane, Little Tey. Hello. So obviously if you go down that way to the right you can get to the A120 and then walk back from there if you have enough country, or we can carry on up towards Little Tey Church. Okay, so a nice little pond here, a nice little bench to sit on as well. Okay, nice little church. 1100 and something, I think. Right, here's the bench. Okay, and the pond, and footpath goes this way. Okay, there's the footpath sign. Then you walk along the edge here. Oh, off you go. Let me fly. And this is usually, at all times of year, this is usually a pretty clear footpath. And this is taking us down to the Great Tey Road. I was really surprised the other day when I was running down here, and there was actually somebody walking this footpath coming towards me. It's quite rare to see anybody out walking these footpaths. I haven't seen a soul today. Right then, carefully, there's a bit of a dip here, carefully out onto the Great Tey Road. Do be careful coming out here. Yep. Okay, so you're on the Great Tey Road now, so you can go down to the bottom if you want and turn left and go back into Marks Tey Estate. I'm going to finish off by going down this footpath. So I've obviously crossed over the Great Tey Road, and then as you can see, the footpath goes in this direction, and we're heading across now towards Marks Lane. Okay, at the end here we're just following the field edge. This is still a footpath. We're heading towards the footbridge here. Less than another mile really to get back, so not doing bad. Over this footbridge. And now we're just following the footpath, and up here it will reach the field edge and do a sharp right. So down to the end of this bit, and again quite clearly footpath sign there pointing the way round to the right. Right, at the end of this then, out onto Marks Lane. Marks Farm is just down in that direction. Lots of anti-social, do not park here signs. And then we'll head back down Marks Lane to the A120. End of Marks Lane to the A120, and I'll do a left here and just get back past the Shell garage onto the estate. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Right, so I'm back on the Marks Tey Estate now. You've got a couple of routes now to be able to get down to the King's Arms and back again. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, have a look at some of my running videos, because of course they'll give you routes as well. I know I ran them, but you can just as easily walk them, probably a lot easier actually. And until I see you again, look after yourselves, take care, and bye for now.